All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are live once again, and I hope that my microphone is working. I hope this took the time to set up at work. So this is really live at lunch. So thank you for joining me if you are. And yeah, I'm at work. So if you don't know what I do aside from YouTube, basically, I am a music teacher. I teach general music in two schools in the Cleveland, Ohio area, and I've been teaching for a long time, since 2013. Obviously, lots of other people have taught for way longer than that, but for me, it just seems like a long time because I've been through many schools, and at least for the past few years, I've been able to stay put in two Catholic schools in Northeast Ohio. So thanking God for that. I want to talk about three things. Let's start with 1,000 subscribers. So, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for those of you who have subscribed to Music Man for Christ. We have so much more to offer as we continue on into the new year. And like I said before, in our first live at lunch, there's going to be some videos that are comical. So, we're trying for some more comedy, but of course, I'll continue to do the guitar tutorials and guitar covers. I'm still working on some saxophone stuff also, so be on the lookout for that. So all I'd like to say really is thank you for your subscribing to the channel, and we'll see how far we can go. It's just really amazing that we've reached that milestone. The reason that's really important is Google is allowing YouTubers like myself to monetize their content. Now, it's a little difficult because of copyright law, so I can't monetize every video that I make. But my goal is to monetize stuff like this, where we do live at lunch, or other instructional videos, or reviews. Those kind of videos I can monetize because I don't have to deal with copyright. I might be able to monetize other things too. But for the time being, we still have to build up our watch time. Now, Have Yourself a Merry Little COVID brought a ton of watch time to the channel, which is great. But we still need about 200 hours or so to reach the criteria that YouTube sets. Every channel needs 1,000 subscribers to monetize. They also need 4,000 watch hours. So we have right over 3,800, which is really, really good. And a lot of those guitar tutorial videos help out too. Those are like the meat of the watch time, aside from Have Yourself a Merry Little COVID. So I'm trying to shoot for 4,000 watch hours, and I have to do so before the middle of February, because that's when I started my channel back in 2020, or just started to revamp things. You'll be able to find some really old stuff in the archives, but that's stuff that I did over 10 years ago now. So it's kind of amazing. Let's talk about the second thing. I was cruising Instagram the other day, and I say the other day because I really mean like last week, and I saw that Cory Asbury had said, "See you in 2022." It was a picture of 2021 crossed out, and then 2022 written down underneath it. And it got me thinking, like, that's kind of substantial. So you have to think about this. Cory Asbury is the guy from Bethel that wrote Reckless Love. He also did Egypt, and oh, so many other things. The Father's House, um, Christ Be Magnified. He wrote that with Cody Carnes. So it's kind of really a big deal when somebody like that far up in the CCM ladder, just takes a whole year off. So no other artist does this. And what's even more interesting is Corey did this a few years ago, and I want to say it was either 2018 or 2019, and I'm getting that mixed up, so I don't want to say for sure. But he took a year off, and that's when he had already done Reckless Love. He had said that he was kind of experiencing burnout. He didn't want to, overdo it. So I give him credit for that, because he does have a wife, he does have kids, and he has a dog too. If you know, he has a golden retriever. I give him credit because, if you're an artist these days, the way you make money is when you tour, and when you do things like myself, when you're live streaming, or you're putting content on social media, or things on YouTube. The bulk of that, if you just take a break, that's pretty it's pretty hard. So I'm giving him props, and I hope that he finds rest in 2021, and that he's able to find more creativity, just like he did before he wrote The Father's House and Egypt and all those other songs that we came to know and love last year. So props to Cory Asbury. The second thing I wanted to talk about, the second person I should say, is Ravi Zacharias. Now, some of you guys know him, and if you don't, he's a Christian apologist. He just recently passed away due to cancer, and he was the foremost critical thinker, at least when it came to apologetics for Christianity. And the reason his name came up again is because there were some allegations against him, and I don't know all the details, and it's just sad that we had one of these huge leaders in the faith that made some really really bad choices. So I'm continuing to read some of the statements that RZIM, that's the ministry he had started down in Atlanta, they're putting things out, and just letting the public know as things go along what those allegations are, and I really don't know what that is. So I feel bad. I feel bad, but I wanted you guys to know that because we have one guy, Cory Asbury, very successful in his own right, and so was Ravi Zacharias, both successful in his right in apologetics. But these guys, completely different ends of the spectrum when it comes to their lifestyle. So it's just interesting that that happened, and it's sad even more so that he's passed away, and all these things are coming out. And who knows? It could be fake news. It could be just a fabrication. Somebody just wanted to make money off the family, which would be very very sad. And maybe if it is true, we have to really take that in stride and understand that as a Christian community, how do we respond to that? One of these huge leaders, the best, the best mind, best critical thinker, the best apologist for Christianity, and he had to deal with that. So, yeah, something to chew on over the next week before we do our next live at lunch. And I'm hoping to do it again on Tuesday around 11:30. It is, oh, let's see, 11:40, 11:45 right now. So we'll try to meet here again and continue to talk through things. I'm hoping to talk more about, again, music and contemporary Christian music, some new things going on, and of course, things about the channel too. So thanks for joining me for Live at Lunch, you guys. I hope you have a great day and a great week. God bless.